Here are 3 dark truths about North Korea. First, hot dogs, pop music, and even jeans are basically banned. The government sees them as too American, which is apparently a bad thing there. But it gets weirder. Back in 2012, the North Korean government publicly announced they found an actual unicorn lair inside a cave. Bro, what? Finally, they have the strangest way of fighting with their neighbors. Every so often, South Korea sends balloons into the air to celebrate. And in response, North Korea sends thousands of balloons back across the border filled with literal trash and poop. Like, what does this even accomplish? Here are 3 things you believed as a kid that are actually lies. First, sitting too close to the TV will ruin your eyes. It might feel uncomfortable, but it does not cause permanent damage. If you already knew that, like the video. Second, eating carrots will give you perfect night vision. Carrots are healthy, but they will not turn you into a superhero in the dark. Third, if you touch a baby bird, its mother will abandon it. That is a myth. Most birds do not care about human scent like that. Now type in the comments, how many of them did you know? Stop scrolling for a second. You get one choice and you can't change it later. The red pill or the blue pill. If you take the red pill, you get super speed like the Flash. You can run anywhere in seconds, react instantly, basically become unstoppable. But every time you use it, you age faster. Not a huge amount at first, but it stacks. The more you use it, the more of your life you burn through. Now the blue pill is different. It lets you stop time whenever you want. Sounds perfect, right? But when time is stopped, you're completely alone. And then you realize that you're not alone. There is a weird shadow that follows you, and if he touches you, you will die. So yeah, one gives you power but slowly takes your life. And the other gives you control over time, but you will be hunted for the rest of your life. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Which one are you picking? Red pill or blue pill? And why? These facts could save your life. The last one is in panic. First, if you suddenly go completely deaf in just one ear, go to the hospital right now. This is called SSHL. Your inner ear nerve is dying, and if you wait too long, your hearing will never come back. Second, look at your fingernails right now. If they suddenly turn blue or purple, your heart is failing to pump enough oxygen to your hands. Your body is literally suffocating from the inside. Third, if you suddenly lose your sense of smell, and you don't have a cold, pay close attention. This brain damage is often one of the very first warning signs of Parkinson's disease. And now, the Lud one. If you wake up with giant dark bruises on your legs, but you didn't bump into anything, get your blood checked immediately. This means your blood has stopped clotting, which is a major red flag for leukemia. Send this to someone you care about. One day, it might save your life. Subscribe, because these are things your brain does at night. First, suddenly giving you random energy. All day you're tired, but the moment you try to sleep, your brain wakes up. Second, replaying embarrassing moments from years ago. Out of nowhere, your brain reminds you of something you wish you forgot. If this happens to you, hit the like button. Third, overthinking everything. You start thinking about things that don't even matter, and now you can't fall asleep. Wait, have you ever wondered what the oldest game on Roblox actually is? Most people think they know, but they get it wrong. You might think the oldest game is Crossroads. It's one of the most iconic early maps, and it feels ancient compared to modern games, so a lot of people assume it's the first. If you thought Crossroads was the oldest, like the video, but then others say it's Chaos Canyon. That one is also super old, from the early days of Roblox, so it's another common guess. If Chaos Canyon was your guess, leave a comment saying Canyon. At this point, you'd think one of these has to be the oldest. But here's the real answer. The actual oldest Roblox experience is Rocket Arena. If Rocket Arena was your answer, subscribe. These are 5 signs you're not fully human, and if you can do the last one, you might get kidnapped soon. So if you can touch your chin to your chest like this, you are part of 20% of the population. But did you know that the rarest hair color that statistically at least 100 of you have is ginger? Less than 10% of the Earth's population actually has red hair. Now, if you put your hands together like this and your lines connect like the third one, you're a part of a rare group, joining 5% of people. But before we get to the 0.1%, here's a test to determine if you have fast reflexes. When the red circle turns green, subscribe and like this video. If you manage to do that, you're in the top 1%. Now, the craziest one is something that makes people celebrities the moment they're born with it, and that's having green eyes.